West Point next year and will be a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army upon graduation.
Simran Patil, her appointment to the United States Military Academy, where she'll be joining the Long Gray Line. Lovely silence. So, just a little brief history about West Point. So, some of our notable graduates include Eisenhower, MacArthur, Lee, Patton, but also Coach K, for all of you who watch March Madness, which might be West Point graduate. But to highlight some parts of our mission, one part of our mission is to graduate commissioned leaders of character with a focus of being an officer in the United States Army. Simran competed against 10,000 candidates and was amongst the best. So she's going to seek the mantle of leadership, as we said in NJROTC, and strive to succeed. So Simran is actually going to be competing for med school. She's already basically declared, I want to go to medical school. My sister's the Air Force Academy grad, so kind of helped her out so she was torn between the Air Force Academy and West Point. She made the right choice, obviously. So West Point, the equivalent value of the scholarship is over $250,000. It competes with Harvard, Yale, and Columbia. Those are the only three colleges that actually beat West Point when it comes to the Rhodes Scholarship, which is the #1 academic scholarship for your bachelor's degree. When it comes to the mechanical equivalent of it, the Hurd Scholarship, it only competes with MIT, Stanford, and Princeton. So what she has accomplished is no small undertaking whatsoever. So it's my honor, on behalf of the President of the United States, the Secretary of the Army, and the Superintendent of the United States Military Academy, to present Simran Patil with her appointment to the United States Military Academy.
I can't say this doesn't bring me great sadness, because it does. My fellow cadets, our instructors, Commander Roberson and Master Sergeant King, and I have put a lot into this program. NJROTC has completely changed my life. I'm not going to lie, I first joined NJROTC my freshman year because my parents made me. My brother was the commanding officer, and they saw immense change in his personality, for the better, and decided they wanted the same for me. I was your typical freshman. I lacked seriousness, and I didn't put in much effort. Our former naval science instructor wanted to test my leadership ability, so he gave me a drill card, told me to memorize it, and then drill a 40-person platoon the following Monday. I went home and memorized every command and returned to school with a new sense of confidence. I stood in front of the platoon and gave my first command, "Platoon, fall in." Immediately, all the boys burst into laughter and began mocking my high-pitched, girly command voice. Feeling awful with my confidence completely shattered, I went home with a new sense of determination to strengthen my command voice. The next time I drilled the platoon, I said, "Platoon, fall in," but this time with strength and confidence in myself. And they too noticed. The boys that initially mocked me had a look of surprise on their faces, and also seriousness. It was at this moment that I realized I had the potential. It was now in my hands what I could achieve with it. For the cadets, being an NJROTC says a lot about you. It makes you different from the rest of your friends. You have to have a special sense of determination and motivation to be here. And for the parents who encourage their kids to take this course, like mine did, I commend you, because this program is the greatest course offered if you want your child to really gain valuable assets that they can forever use in their lives. If the cadets put their all into this program, I guarantee you that they will gain an incredible amount of leadership ability, maturity, and truly understand what it means to be a part of something greater than themselves. I know many of the cadets here, if not all, have the potential for greatness. NJROTC is a program that rewards For the cadets out there, if you put in the effort, no matter how horrible you think you are at something, I promise you that the upperclassmen and the instructors will take notice of you. Commander Roberson and Master Sergeant King are the true definitions of role models. Speaking from experience, they constantly put our needs in front of their own. The method in which they approach their jobs isn't simply teaching. By spending countless hours constantly training and encouraging us in class, drill, PT, and academics, what they do for NJROTC is much greater and much more meaningful than just teaching. This fall, I will begin my education at the United States Military Academy at West Point. The years to come will change me as I learn about the world around me and grow. This is true of all my graduating peers. We will be scattered all over the country and the world in the years to come, chasing our individual passions, interests, and dreams. Although in life, parting ways and big changes are hard, I take solace in the fact that these cadets and I have all been empowered during these years in NJROTC and have truly begun to understand what it means to have honor, courage, and commitment. Thank you.
This concludes our formal award ceremony.
Hey, Dan, have Simran open up her envelope, please.